Michael, thank you very much. Thank you for hosting today. It's a pleasure to have you do so. You do such an excellent job. Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon to those of you that are coming in from some of the other countries. I just want you to, Michael just mentioned, make sure you've got something to take some notes with. I'm going to spend all of this training today really taking you through the new packages the company just rolled out, the content of them, how best to use them. I'm going to take everyone through the compensation plan in detail. We're also I want to make sure that everybody's also understands our open line bonuses that the company's just rolled out, and then I'm going to take you through a snapshot scenario on earnings potential at a sales director position, and then I'll qualify, if you will, exactly what I say when I'm talking about a snapshot for that position. First things first, what I want to do is all of you should have already seen the newsletter that has come out from the company on the promotions that are running. As you all know, Doobly is moving internationally very, very quickly, and not only in the international countries that will be opening up, but also in the countries that were already open. They've added a new feature in terms of the business associate, and it's important that everybody understands how to use this correctly. We now have a position for a business associate to sign up for free. Now understand that this business associate is not building an organization. They're basically just gathering customers. As a free business associate, they have the ability to earn 25% commission on all of their customers and referred customers on any commissionable transaction that is generated, just as a business associate that is chosen to enter on the business building side would do as well. Now, if you have a free business associate in your organization, then understand that the team member position, this is what, be sure you've got this newsletter from the company. If you don't have it, please let me know. I'll forward you a copy. You can go into your back office as well and look at the archives. It is there. And it spells it out here very clearly about how this works. The position that the new business associate will take, which would normally have been a team member position if they paid the $4.99 in North America. Outside North America, the fee that would be required, they would be entitled to 5%. Well, a new business associate doesn't get paid that team member 5%, but the uplines will be paid as what they're entitled to, as if that was a team member. For in other words, if you look right here where it shows you if the sponsor of a free BA, follow my little cursor here, is a team member, the commissions they would earn would be 0. If they're a team leader, and a team leader is normally entitled to 10%, and we're going to go through the comp plan here in a moment, 10%. So normally it would be 10 minus a team member commission of 5%, you'd get 5. It's exactly the same structure. So please be aware of that. So as you look at your commissions, that you don't get confused on your pay if there's free business associate. The simple and easiest way to understand it is right here, this sentence: we will not pay any team member commissions when a free business associate sponsors another business associate, team member, team leader, whatever. So it's just that team member commission is not being paid out. So that's on that new position. Primarily, folks, quite frankly, it's a tool for the international side, where they have a lot of people that go into webinars. You know, the webinars in Europe, when they run them, could have 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 people on them, and you don't have the opportunity necessarily to get everybody properly explained on the benefits. So it allows somebody to go ahead and register as a free business associate, go to an educational seminar, and then learn how, and then they would immediately upgrade, generally within a few days. So that's the whole purpose of utilizing this. Now, I want to also go to the new marketing packages that the company just rolled out. As you know now, the marketing package is $1,000. For that $1,000, we will receive, in the participation with the company, 12 registered VIP customers. Now understand how this works. This is very important. So please take some notes here. And by the way, we are recording this training, so I will have this available in the next few days for those that want to review it again. So if you spend $1,000 today, we're in the month of June, in participation with the company on the marketing program, next month, the month of July, 12 VIP customers will be assigned to your business associate position. They are your personal customers. Each business associate or each VIP customer is paying $99 to be a VIP customer. This is a registered, bona fide, paid customer. Now, for the sake of simple math, if it was $100, you're getting 12 VIP customers. That would be $1,200 commission to you. So that would be in July. July is when the commissionable portion of the purchase is generated. So you spent $1,000 in June. In July, you're credited with $1,200 in commission, and you're paid on customer transactions. So if it's your personal customer, in July, you'd be paid your commission of 25% on the $1,200. Everybody in the upline, everybody, the sponsor and above, they would be paid what they're entitled to based on their rank on that commission reflected in July. So look at you're talking about the purchase of $1,000 that a business associate made in June, the commission will be generated in July. And when you think about it, $1,000 was spent in participation with the company, and you're going to get paid on $1,200. So it's actually a greater commission that we're being paid, since we now are moving to the VIP membership. There may be VIPs in terms of the marketing package. Just keep that in mind. Make sure your people understand that on how the timeline works in terms of the expenditure and then the commission that is generated. Also, the company just rolled out the new VIP vouchers, so we also have now the choice of when those who are using the voucher system to promote from their own databases, the premium vouchers, which we've always had. Now you're going to have your choice whether you want to use the premium or the VIPs. The VIPs will be, you've got 3 VIP vouchers you can purchase for $295 US, or you can select 5 VIP vouchers for $485. You all should be aware that on the premium side, it's $300 for 20 premium membership vouchers, and it's $500 for the 40 premium membership vouchers. So this is an addition that can be used for those of you that are doing online marketing and those of you that are doing some offline marketing as well. The Team Leader Accelerator package, the promotional pieces that we have, you now have some choices. And one is the choice you have is what we call the VIP. The Team Leader Accelerator package now comes with 6 of the marketing packages that are included in it. That's 6 times 12 VIP customers. So whoever selects the Team Leader Accelerator package then is going to have 72 VIP customers assigned to their personal customer base. Same timeline, folks, applies here. So if a new person coming in the business purchased a Team Leader Accelerator package in June, they're going to spend $7,000 US. The upline will be paid on the $7,000. They're going to be paid on the $499 fee that is paid when all new business associates engage. They will also be paid the $500 on the membership package. And that's what they will be paid on that's generated in June. We're talking about the month of June. In July, the 72 VIP customers will be assigned to the new TLA, which will generate roughly $7,200 in commissionable transactions revenue. So in July is when everybody will be paid on the VIP customer portion of the TLA package. So again, very important you follow the timeline. So if you're looking at your income, recognize what portion you're being paid in June, what portion you'll be paid in July. You have 2 choices, by the way, when somebody comes in with a TLA package. The TLA VIP is they're selecting the VIP memberships in the voucher portion of the package. The TLA Premium, they're selecting the premium vouchers. So if they select the TLA VIP, they're getting 5 of the 1-year VIP membership vouchers. If they're selecting the premium, they're getting 40 3-month premium membership vouchers. Their choice. It's whichever they feel best about, whichever they want to have. Same price on either one of the packages. They always include the business package. They'll always include 1 of the 2 of the membership package. They'll include 6 of the marketing packages. And as you all know, that includes the immediate rank advancement to team leader, and it also qualifies them to be able to market the partner programs. So please be sure also as you disseminate the information that your people are aware of this as well. For those who didn't choose the TLA package, the Team Leader Accelerated package when they join, if they are currently a team member or a team leader, they may upgrade, if they choose to the TLA package. Now, if they choose to do that, they will not have to pay for the business package again. So they just pay the difference. And the difference will be the $6,500. As you'll notice right here, it says the upgrade of the TLA for that package is $6,500 US. So again, it's a choice that they can have, whatever they want to do. If they want to upgrade, they can, and if they don't, that's fine. But you know, it's a nice addition to what the company had done previously, because if somebody wanted to select the TLA package before, they would have had to pay the full amount. So this just makes it easier for somebody to go ahead and upgrade. Now, what I want to do is I want to take you through the comp plan, and then I want to come back to the bonuses, because I want to be sure that everybody, you know, gets a good overall understanding for how our compensation plan works. I've had some questions, especially with the enhancements that we've made now, which is, quite frankly, has added more money to the compensation plan. Anytime you add anything, obviously, it will cause a little bit of misunderstanding. So I want to just go ahead and take you through it. This, for most of you, this should be pretty rudimentary. Now, as you all know, our compensation plan is a completely global, seamless compensation plan. You're paid on all the business that are transacted anywhere in the world that's part of your team. And that's any of the purchases out of the shopping mall, any of the purchases on the travel portals, any of the membership packages. Now, you know, especially with the new ones we just added, you get paid on those also all over the world. Any of the customer packages, any of the business membership marketing packages, anything that is commissionable, totally seamless. This one right here, we're going to talk a little bit as well, promotional incentives, because one of the other pieces I want to talk to you about is our open line bonuses, because there's some significant income in the open line bonuses if you understand the timing. So we will discuss that today as well. And again, please make some notes. If you got any questions, we want to make sure that you get all of this answered correctly. In North America, the only requirement for somebody to engage in as a business associate is $499. Those of you that are building internationally, it's important that you know, when we say North America, that's Canada and the U.S. Outside North America, the requirement to become a business associate is the $499 plus one of the two voucher packages, either the $300 or the $500. So outside North America, we're basically saying to start as a business associate, it's either going to be $800 or $1,000. In North America, it's $499. Also, starting year number 2, the $39 administrative fee will start. Outside North America, the fee is $49, and it starts month 2, not second year. Only, again, I'm mentioning that on this training because I know there's a number of you that are building internationally, and it's important that we inform people correctly as we build our business. Now, anything beyond the $499 in North America is strictly based on what a business associate wants to do in terms of their business. How fast, what kind of income, you know, those types of things. It's designed to fit whatever their business plan is. We have the vouchers, which we just talked about. These are, in fact, the coming soon is gone because they're available now. These are the voucher choices that all of our people have. It's also the voucher choices that will go into the TLA package. And so you can see the $300 and the $500 and the premium is the $20 and the $40 that I just mentioned, and then these are the VIPs. All the things that we're talking about right now are fully commissionable. The only thing not commissionable is the $39 that starts year number 2 for the administrative fee. Everything else is commissionable. Now, the TLA package, the same situation, fully commissionable. I've already given you the timeline on it, but I just want, again, this one right here reflects the 43-month premium, but you could also substitute the one with the VIP. Remember now that the advantage of the TLA package, and this really is to me one of the most important pieces, is it serves 2 purposes for us as we build our business. Number 1, For those people who want to move fast, for those people that have been successful in the past, understand what Doobly's building in terms of e-commerce, this will allow them to move through the ranks very, very quickly. And we're going to talk about that here in a moment. It also starts putting larger and larger numbers of customers into the organization, VIP customers. The advantage of a VIP customer, folks, is this, and this comes from some of the historical data that the company has. When somebody spends $99 to be a VIP customer, they are using the tools that come along with the Doobly.com website, the retail site. The average purchases of a VIP customer, according to the company, ranges between $200 and $250 every single month at retail. $200 to $250 every single month at retail as a VIP customer. And so and they're also significantly more likely to refer other customers who will become VIP customers. So there's a strong advantage now to us using VIP customers to what we've done in the past when they were free, and there's no incentive for an individual to really want to do that. Now let's talk about the way our compensation plan works. On the personal side, and the easiest way to keep our compensation clear in your mind is this. There's two sources of income. One is strictly our personal customers and the customers I refer. And all of the transactions that are generated by that group, we earn 25%. So that's 25% on any subscription package they're on, whichever one they choose. And it's 25% of all the transactions that they generate. When they shop in the mall, every one of those stores has an assigned percentage that is called commissionable revenue. If you want to know exactly what that assigned percentage is, then you log into Doobly Network, your business site. You go to the shopping mall, you select all stores, and then you go to the store that customer's shopping in or you're shopping in, or you want to know what the revenue stream is. And whatever percentage that store says is the revenue stream, then that's what the commission is paid on. Example, if we're saying, let's say it was Target, and a retail customer makes a $100 purchase in Target. And if you go into Doobly Network, you go to Target, and let's just say for the sake of conversation that the percentage was 5. And if Target is paying 5% on the business associate side, 5% of $100 is $5, and that is commissionable. So if it's your personal customer, you'll earn 25% of the $5. That's the commission that you earn. And that's what we call commissionable revenue, which is that $5. You also will be paid on all the transactions generated in the shopping mall, and then any purchases that are made in the e-store out of the entertainment division. So it's really straightforward, very simple. If a customer refers a customer, and in network marketing terms, if you will, for lack of a better description, if that thing ran 10, 20, 30 levels deep of referrals, they're all treated as if the business associate personally enrolled them. So all those transactions are to you personally. Simple, easy. That's the best way to keep that in mind. Now, on the business building side, then this is based on the rank that we're entitled to. And so this is where the second source of income will come from, which is between the 5 to 27.5% based on our rank. And as those of you that also have seen the latest newsletter that come out, the customer point requirement for all business associates will go into effect July 1. Now we're sitting at June 8 right now. So somebody brand new coming into the business as a team member will need to have 5 customer points. And a customer point is identified by a customer on a subscription package, any subscription package. It could be the premium package for $4.95. It could be a VIP package for $99. Any of you that have bought marketing packages, if you bought a marketing package with 12 VIP customers, that's 12 customer points. You know, if you've got more than that, then you can do the math on that. But the point requirement for your ranks, for your earnings, will go into effect July 1. Now, any of you that have been with us for a while, that bought any of the marketing packages that were labeled, marketing package 1, 2, and 3. Now, the 1 and 2 were bought towards the end of last year. 3 was bought, I believe, in January, if I remember correctly. those packages exempt you for the year. So your customer point requirement won't go into effect until January 1 of next year. But only those of you who have purchased the 1, 2, and 3 marketing packages. Everyone else needs to be sure that they know, based on their rank, that they have the appropriate number of customer points to be sure that they're maintaining them. Now, the team leader would need 10, and well, what did I just do here? Give me 1 second, folks. I just tried to close something there and got in my way. Okay, the team leader will need 10 customer points. The team leader accelerator, if you came in with a TLA package, you're going to automatically be qualified because you've got basically 24 VIP, or you've got 72 VIP customers, so you've got all the customer points you're going to need. Team coordinators would need 15. Sales directors are going to need 20. Vice presidents will need 25. Senior vice presidents will need 30. Simple and easy. Just, you know, you can do the math. You know what you've got in your back office now. You know what you need to have. So just make sure. This is important to also disseminate to your organization. Be sure that they know what they need to have so that nobody ends up, you know, not getting qualified for their income because they didn't have the customer points. Should be a simple, easy thing to do. Now let's start through the compensation plan. Somebody's brand new. They're at the entry-level position. They're a team member. As a team member, that is somebody that purchased the $499 minimum. Anything after that, that would be up to them. They are at the entry-level position in the business building side. And so at that level, they're entitled to 5% earnings on any new people enroll, whatever they buy. Doesn't matter what they buy. It could be a $499 package. It could be a $499 package and a marketing package, or 2 marketing packages. It could, quite frankly, be a TLA package. So they're going to earn 5%. Now, and also they earn the 5% on all the customer transactions that their personal enrolled team member will also have. Once they've enrolled 3 individuals that qualify as team member, they will pick up an additional 5%, and they get the promotion to team leader, which is the second in our rank. They pick up that additional 5%, will give them now a total of 10. That's what their earning capability is. Our compensation plan pays us the difference between what we're entitled to and what our people are entitled to. A team leader is entitled to 10. A team member is entitled to 5. The difference is 5. So the team leader will be paid 5% on all the new people being enrolled over here, and whatever they buy, whatever additional packages they buy, and whatever transactions their customers generate. They will earn 5% on that. Now, if a team leader enrolls a new person who becomes a team member, on that initial purchase, they will earn 10%. And then as that individual starts to develop their business and grow it, then they'll also earn 5% on everything that that individual does. If somebody selected the TLA package, they will start at this position with no organization. That's one of the advantages of the TLA package. It's why we refer to it as a rapid rank advancement tool. So they will be able to earn 10% on even the first 3 people that enroll in the business, regardless of what they purchased. Now, I'm going to come back to that Team Leader Accelerator package on how to use it correctly as we go through the compensation plan here. But I want to take you through it as if we're building this, you know, organically with our organization. Now, when we duplicate the process of this individual with the team members, so in other words, each team member is going to enroll 3. So you're going to have 3 here, 3 here, 3 here. So in network marketing terms, you're going to have 9 people on your second level. Each one of these people will get a promotion to a team leader, just as this individual did. This individual will be promoted to the, well, here's the Team Leader Accelerator, will get promoted to the team coordinator position. They pick up an additional 5% in earnings capability, so they're now at 15. The team leaders are entitled to 10. So the differential between the team coordinator and the team leader is still 5. But now the numbers of people enrolling over here are much larger. So the team coordinator is earning at 5%, and they will, all the transactions, whatever they buy. So in other words, the team coordinator's income is increasing because there's more and more people coming in, more transactions being generated. Now, If they start a new business, they're going to earn 15% on the initial purchase, and then they'll earn 10% on their team member group until it qualifies as team leader, then they'll earn 5%. That is how the differential works in our rank. When we take this one step further, now each one of these people have 3 personally enrolled. So when we help their 3 personally enrolled enroll their personal 3, so in other words, these 3 will enroll 3 more for 9. Same thing here. So you're going to have, in the third level, if you will, there's going to be 27 people. And I'm describing this as if we lived in a perfect world, which we don't. But if we did, once that happens, then these individuals will get promoted to team coordinator as well. This person will get in promotion to sales director, another title. They pick up another 5%, so their cumulative total is 20. Now, what we've done here is, again, if you were graphing this out, the sales director would have 3 personally enrolled, that's these team coordinators. They have 3 personally enrolled, which would be their team leaders. They have 3 personally enrolled, which would be the team members. And this, again, if you add all those numbers up, that's in a perfect world, that's 39 people to get the sales director. Most of our sales directors historically have had between 50 to 250 people in their organization when they get there. I'm giving you a simple snapshot idea of what it would take to be a sales director and how quickly, you know, under this right set of circumstances, it can be done. Now, the other thing to keep in mind is that when we talk about the TLA package, we talk about it as what we call a rapid rank advancement tool. And the reason that it's a tool that we can use today, because it is a promotional piece, and at some point it will go away. And when it goes away, then we will all build the same way. But the TLA package, if you selected it, as I mentioned, you're immediately a team leader. If you enroll 3 people that purchase the TLA package, they are immediately team leaders. You would get an immediate promotion to team coordinator with only 3 people in your group. Now, if we help the 3 personals that you enrolled with the TLA package duplicate the process, so they each enroll 3 using the TLA package, your sales director with a team of 12, 3 personally enrolled, 9 on your second level. Each one of them have selected the $7,000 TLA package. That's the advantage of using the TLA package, because it allows the individual to reach the higher positions quicker. So as their business matures and grows, and it will mature and grow, they're not leaving any money on the table, or they're not leaving much money on the table because they're earning at the higher percentages already. And so they can maximize their income. That is the advantage of using the TLA package. Now, the sales director, when they enroll in a brand new person, will earn 20% on how that person comes in. They'll earn 15% on a business as it grows and matures. When it becomes a team leader, entitled to 10, then they'll earn 10% on that team leader group until it matures and grows to team coordinator, and they'll earn 5% on the team coordinator group. So that is, again, you can see how the differential is going to work. Sales director also will need their 20 customer points. Now, the top position in our business, not top, the next position in our business is the vice president. And here is where it'll change. To be a vice president, you need to have 5 sales teams, 5 separate individual organizations. In the organization needs to be a sales director, but you do not need to personally have enrolled them. They can be anywhere in that sales team. And when you have 5 of them, 1 in each separate sales organization, you get the promotion to vice president. Another 5% is assigned to the position, so now your cumulative total is 25%. The differential between the vice president and a sales director organization is still 5. But now you're talking about an organization that's got some significant, very, very significant numbers and transactions being generated. And so the vice presidents are making a very, very handsome income. And most of our vice presidents on the international side are running anywhere from, 70, 80,000 up to 100, 110, 20,000, and primarily on the business building activity, because as we all know that the customer portion of it has really been coming in its maturity only over the last 5 to 6 months. So as that continues to grow, then the incomes that will be generated from that will dwarf the best incomes that are being seen right now, because it's going to be coming off of literally tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of customers generating millions of transactions. A vice president enrolls a new individual. They will earn 25% on the new individual. They will earn 20% on that group as it grows and matures. They will earn, and when it hits a team leader, they're going to earn the difference, 25 minus 10 is 15. So again, I think you get the understanding on how that all works on the differential side. Senior vice president, same structure requirement, 5 separate sales organizations. Anywhere in the organization needs to be a vice president. And now the difference is this. A senior vice president picks up 2.5%. So now the accumulative total is 27.5. That's where that number comes from. Now, the differential between a senior vice president and a vice president is 2.5%. But I'm going to tell you, as a senior vice president, you've got a massive, massive organization. And 2.5% on an entire organization all the way through it is an incredible multiple six-figure a month income today. Senior vice presidents in the next 12, 18 months, 24 months, as the retail side of our business flat explodes, we're going to see a lot of these people in the 7-figure a month range, no question about it. But it's a very, very strong position, and again, those that get there are going to enjoy an incredible income stream. The way the system is still the same. If a senior vice president enrolls somebody brand new, they're going to earn 27.5% on how that person comes in the business, and then the differential as they continue to move and go through it. This reflects what I just walked you through in one simple slide. Now, also keep in mind that as you hit the rank of team coordinator, you will have team coordinators in your group. And so you have what is called a generation override. So when you're a team coordinator, you've got a team coordinator, you earn a 2% generation override on that team coordinator all the way through its entire organization. Sales directors will pick up 2 generations, 2 and 1. Vice presidents pick up 3 generations, 2 and 1. And the senior vice presidents will pick up 2 generations, 1.5 and 1. And again, those may seem like small numbers to you, but keep in mind we're talking about massive numbers in terms of transactions that are being generated by customers. So we're talking about the ability to generate some very, very powerful income streams. Don't let those percentages fool you. Now, also keep in mind this. Doobly's compensation plan promotes you and pays you on the fly. And by that I mean this. If you came in as a team leader, let's say you selected the TLA package, and let's say 4 days later you enrolled 3 people who selected the TLA package. On day 4, when the 3rd individual is enrolled, you're immediately promoted to team coordinator, and from that moment on, you're paid at the team coordinator compensation level. It's all done on the fly. So, you maximize your income, even, basically down to the hour, folks, as you get your promotions and you're moving forward. So that's also something to keep in mind as well. Now, what I want to do is, I wanted to make sure that all of you had kind of an understanding on the packages that just rolled out. I wanted to walk you through the compensation plan, and again, for most of you, that should have been really rudimentary, and it just, not even a refresher course. Now, we got some new people, so that may, it's a little bit more for them. But again, we will be doing this and going over it, and this is being recorded, so you'll be able to listen to this on an ongoing basis. I want to walk you through the bonuses. This is really important for all of you. Now, this is in a newsletter, and this came out on the 28th of May, so all of you should have this in your hands. On top of the compensation plan, the company has their promotions and incentives. So one of the first ones here is talking about the team member and team leader frontline bonus. So if you're a team member or a team leader, you sign up 3 new team members personally, and you have 5 new active VIP members. Now, these have to be VIP members. They must be brand new. If you've already got 5 from the previous month, and in this month you sign up 3 new frontline team members, you need to have 5 new personal VIP members. And that qualifies you for an additional bonus, and it's done within a 30-day period, and it qualifies you for an additional bonus of $150. Now, right here, notice it said the 30-day period does not depend on a specific calendar, but rather the days from the first frontline assigned. So you can overlap a couple of months and still earn the bonus. And then and again, remember something else. This is also important, folks. Dubly's timelines are based on Central European time. You know, most of us have worked with U.S. companies, and they always generally have closed their clocks off on Eastern time. This is a global company that started in Europe. They based all of their timelines for the world on Central European time. So if you're on the West Coast right now, there's 9 hours difference between where you're at and Central European time. So right now it's roughly 10:30, so 19:30 would be 7:30 in Europe. So this would mean midnight Central European time. This is important for any timeline that you read with the company on any promotions. When the month closes out, whatever, it's always based on that. Now, those of you that are team coordinators, this is also something very important. This is the only time that you need to be a qualified team coordinator entering the month to earn the bonus. Now, there's a number of you that I worked with last month to make sure that you did what you needed to do to get the team coordinator when last month closed out, because now this bonus applies to you this month. Now, what you need to do is you need to have 5 new personal VIP customers, which should be no big deal, and you're already a qualified team coordinator coming into the month. In your entire organization, where there is not another team coordinator between you and the people in the organization, any new people being registered, any new team members coming in will count to you for this bonus. So if you're a brand new team coordinator, and let's just say for the sake of this example, there's no other team coordinators in your group, when 10 people come into your group for the month, you'll get an additional $500 bonus on top of your earnings. If there are 20 people that come into your group in the month, it's a $1,000 bonus. It goes all the way up to 100 new people entering your group. That's a $5,000 bonus on top of your earnings. So as we're building our business, and especially for those that are new and they're just getting started, then you're in that mode of building. You're getting lots and lots of people starting to come in. People are excited, that type of thing. And this, even if you're 20, it's a $1,000 bonus. It's nice. It's additional income that helps you to kind of fuel that enthusiasm and maybe have a little bit of extra that income you want to use to help continue to grow your business and develop it. Remember now, you can have as many personal front lines as you want. So this could be very, very significant. Now, we also have the same thing for sales directors. Now, those of you that are, let's say you're team leaders right now, my counsel to you is that you want to minimally be team coordinator by the end of the month, because going into July, this bonus is going to apply to you. Those of you that are team coordinators right now, you want to do what you need to do to get the sales director before the end of the month, because as you look at your sales director organization, you're talking about more people. You're talking about people that are developing their businesses. They're also wanting to move the rank advancement. Because here's the other thing, and one thing I want to qualify here, I'll talk about it on the team coordinator. If you're the only team coordinator in your group, and in the month, let's say you get 2 or 3 or 4 people that qualify as team coordinators, they're not yet qualified. They weren't qualified team coordinators starting the month. So even though they're team coordinators now, all of the business, including what's in their groups, counts to you because you were the only qualified team coordinator beginning the month. Same thing is going to apply for a sales director. A sales director that started the month as a sales director during this month needs to make sure that they've enrolled 5 new personal VIP customers. And then as their business grows and matures, as long as there's not a sales director between them and that particular organization, you can have, and obviously as a sales director, you've got a minimum of 3 personal front lines. You probably have 5 or 6 or 7. then all the new team members coming into your business will count to you. So when you, same situation, when you got 10, you're going to get $500. 20, it's a $1,000 bonus. 50, it's a $2,500 bonus. 100 comes in, it's a $5,000 bonus. Now, again, if somebody qualifies as sales director in the month on the fly, even though they're a sales director now in terms of pay, you still count all of their people for your open line bonus. Now, the numbers need to be hit, by the way. So if you have, as the example says, if you've got 19 new team members that came in your group, your bonus is going to be 500 because you didn't hit the, it's not prorated. You either get, it's either 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, not 53, not 48. It's got to, it's on the even numbers. Now, the sales director says you're building, obviously you're building towards vice president, so you're increasing the number of leg sales teams that you have. These can be some very strong bonuses, folks. I mean, really strong bonuses. And, you know, it's added to your income. So it's another piece that is designed to help add financial incentive to support your organization, to help your teams, to help your people, so that everybody qualifies and everybody moves forward. It's because as they qualify, obviously it entitles you to your rank advancements as well. So tie the open line bonuses to the compensation plan, to the marketing packages that have just been, the additional marketing packages that have been rolled out, the new team leader packages that have been rolled out, and now you're talking about some really significant income. And those of you that are capable of building, I mean, and we've got some really great folks that are joining us and are already part of the team. So these numbers can be pretty impressive in terms of income if we do it correctly. So what I said at the beginning of the training today was I was going to take you through the packages, which we've done. When I took you through the compensation plan, as I said I would. We've just gone through the bonuses. Now, here's my disclaimer for what we're going to go through right now. This is designed to be a snapshot in a 12-month period. I'm not saying 12 consecutive months. I'm saying a snapshot, because the purpose of what I'm going to show you is designed to show you income potential. This is not a guarantee of income. I'm not making representations of income. I just want you to recognize that in our compensation plan, we're talking about a business that is really transactionally driven. This is what is so significant. And quite frankly, this is the reason I'm here, folks. I'm here because, like many of you, I've been in the network marketing industry for 28 plus years. Product-driven, service-driven, that type of thing. A distributor-driven business. None of it was really ever a true retail consumer-driven business where customers were paying full retail price for the product with no knowledge that there was a business opportunity or even cared. So this we put together just to give you an idea. It's based on this premise. It's a sales director organization with 400 business associates. Now, the reason that we selected it is our belief everybody can achieve the rank of sales director. Everybody can. It takes a little bit of work. Again, in a perfect world, building it organically, it's 39 people. Using the TLA package is 12 people. But basically, we're saying anybody should be able to reach the rank of sales director. And 400 people in your group, whether it took you 6 months, a year, 2 years, whatever, is reasonable. It's reasonable. This, again, is designed to give you a snapshot. It could be it basically could be spread over a couple of years, you know, whatever, however you want to look at it. Now, here's what we did. Sales director, 400 business associates, basically 12, this is a picture in 12-month period. We also made the assumption that they only came in at the $499. You know, and this is based, obviously, folks, in North America. So on a one-time purchase, because they only do the $499 one time, 400 times $499 is $199,600. Now, an average business, the average income on a sales director that grew it organically, it's also important to understand, grew it organically, not placed people, their average income is about 10%. and this is based on historical information from the company. So in a one-time purchase during this period, that would have generated $19,960 in income. Now, the other thing that the company saw over the last year or so, and this was based on the TLA packages that existed over the last year, and it took into consideration that there were people that bought the TLA package, so they were getting 6. It also took into consideration that there were people that didn't buy any TLA packages. But it averaged out that each individual, each business associate, when you did the averages, it broke down to 2 marketing packages. So when you figure 2 marketing packages, that equals 24 VIP customers. 24 VIP customers times 400 business associates is 9,600 VIP customers. Now, 9,600 VIP customers spent $99 each. That would be $950,400. An average, and that average income was 10%. So that's $95,000. Those we factored as one-time purchases only, one time. And we're taking a 12-month snapshot, so we're not even looking at, the VIPs rebuying their VIP membership. This again was just designed for snapshot. Now, the other thing that we looked at was, let me get to the end of this thing. We also saw the average purchase we took the $200, the lower purchase of $200 on a VIP customer. You've got 9,600 customers buying $200 a month, translates to $1,920,000 per month. What we did is the company gave us some numbers, and it was based on retail, because what they did is they went in and they averaged the cash back for free customers. And they took all of the stores in the mall, and they averaged out the cash back, and it came to 7.8%. A VIP customer gets 6% just by being a VIP customer. So if you added, call it 7.8, 8%, 8 and 6 is the average cash back to a VIP customer is about 14%. Now again, we're talking about averages. We're not talking about specifics. But what we did is they also then went in and they took a look at the average commissionable transaction percentage being paid by the retailers. And they averaged those stores out, and based on retail, they came up with a number of 0.8%. And again, I want to be really clear here, folks. We're talking about averages, and we got to be real careful. Most of you that have worked with me know I'm a conservative by nature, but we need to have some kind of a map to get kind of an idea of potential. So if these were all correct, then 0.8% on a retail transaction of $1,920,000 would be $15,000 and change per month residual income every single month. Now, if you took the $15,360 and you annualized it out, because this is on a monthly basis, and you added it to the $95,000 one-time purchase, the $19,960 one-time purchase, then the total earnings of that snapshot is $299,000 and change. Again, it's a snapshot. Now, would somebody go to sales director within their first year with 400 BAs and have these numbers? It's possible. Is it realistic? That's up to the individual. I'm just taking a picture in time. If this was spread over 2 years, okay, the 15,360 is still a valid month-to-month number based on the 0.8% the company gave us and the average purchases being made. If you're looking at 95,000 and call it 20,000, so you're basically talking a little under 120 grand, 120, and that's a one-time purchase in that time frame. So if we added it together and called it 120,000, let's say it took you 2 years to do that. Okay, that's 60 grand on the one-time purchase per year. This is designed, again, I want you to just realize this is only based on these numbers, these transactions. We didn't take into consideration the bonuses. We didn't take into consideration purchases made by free customers, premium customers. We didn't take into consideration any of the vouchers that exist out there that are happening in your organization. We didn't take into consideration anything that would be adding to this. We tried to keep this down as conservative as we could so that you just got a feel about what you have here. Even if the calculation, round this up to 300,000 just for the sake of example, if the calculation was 50% in error, you're talking about 150,000. If it was 75% in error, you're talking about 75,000. And we all know that most of the people who've ever been in the business have never seen anything close to that. Those of you that are on this training are leaders. That's why you're here now. That's why you're engaging now. That's why you're doing what you're doing now. These numbers with your capabilities, based on what you do, how and again, this is all work related, folks. It's based on our efforts, based on our contacts. It's based on what we put into our own business and what we're going to get out of it. This is not, this is a gift from the respect of the opportunity that it represents. This is really historical when you think about what this company's doing. Those of you that have been on any presentations that I've done have heard me always talk about there will be books written on this model, and I firmly believe this, just like they were written on Sam Walton and Walmart and what Walmart did to the retail world. This is doing the same thing, moving into the virtual world on a global basis. We are that portal for a transactional environment. You've all heard me use the analogy of the banks and credit card companies that issue credit cards. They don't care where we use our credit cards. They just want us using them so they make those billions of dollars annually on credit card transaction fees. We're talking about creating that gateway, creating the portal. Today it's what we see in retail with the stores, the travel, the shop, or the entertainment. And we've just rolled out the announcement on the relationship with Netflix. It's going to include the ebooks, the audio books. It's going to include a Ticketmaster type product. And down the road here, when I say down the road, we're talking 6 months, 12 months, 18 months. Health insurance, life insurance, children's education, you name it. All of these are going to carry a transactional environment. And every time the company rolls out something new, these numbers are going to get blown away. But you need to have some kind of an idea of potential. We're not trying to convince an individual to buy our product because it's better than somebody else, it's stronger, it's whatever it is. This is basically telling people, do what you do every day of your life. We're not asking you to change. What we're saying is instead of spending money on gasoline, which is incredibly expensive, instead of spending your time and energy, which is the second most complained about item with a family that's missing next to money, do it online, do it through us. Let us see if we can help you get it at a better price, a convenient way, an experience that you enjoy. And if we can, you use it. If we can't, you won't. When customers realize the potential for them, we're talking about an environment here that is going to be historical in terms of the transactions. This is what we've got. This is what is before us right now. And I firmly believe that these numbers are conservative as we roll out what we're rolling out. Also take into consideration the bonuses I just took you through, as I mentioned earlier, not included. All this other stuff's not included. So I really wanted to make sure that everybody was clear on the earnings side, because at the end of the day, when we're talking to new business associates, people who potentially are going to become new business associates, the thought's got to be in their mind, what's in it for me and what am I capable of really producing? Leaders want to know they're getting involved in a business. They know they can make money because they've trained themselves. They've learned how. They're going to make money no matter where they go. They want to know that the people that trust them, believe in them, become part of the business, have the same opportunity to make great income. And when they understand this compensation plan, we have the ability for people that, even if they don't want to build an organization, can make more money just from customer acquisition than they've ever dreamed of in their life. And by the way, these numbers don't even count anything that potentially could happen with a partner program. So I wanted, again, we're coming up towards the top of the hour. We spent just about an hour going through this. I felt it was important. I want to be sure all of you are clear on the timeline on the marketing packages and the TLA packages, and that I also want you to understand the potential residual income. Residual income, that's this thing right here, the potential that exists on a month-to-month basis for all of our people, whether they work or don't work or don't work. You take a team member, team leader, I mean, if they were at a $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month residual income every month, they're going to think they've died and gone to heaven. Now, obviously, leaders are going to want to make significantly more income, and that's great. That potential is there. As I close this out, the last thing I want to say is we need to be conservative. I want us to be cautious. There's no reason to, I mean, these numbers unto themselves almost look too good to be true. But it's simple math. I mean, these up here are easy to do the math on it. But either you got 400 business associates or you don't. Either you've got 24 VIP customers per business associate or you don't. So I mean that's pretty simple. This over here is a variable. Whether when Doobly rolls out other products and services, that $200 could be a whole lot more. VIP customers on average, some of them may buy less. So the percentages could shift depending on what store they're focusing in on. The 0.8% can move up or down, but it's a snapshot, folks. I want to thank you for taking the time being with us today. This is being recorded. In fact, I'm going to stop the recording right about now.